Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz. Efootball! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sané. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Griezmann gets it clear. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Sané. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That looks a good ball through. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Maldini.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Sané has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Clips it so gently. And here's Suarez. Belletti. And it's Sané. Always onto this. Messi, he's free, he has got space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maldini. Belletti.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well read, nice interception. Sané. Now it's Messi. Griezmann.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Deftly away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of
And a
it
quick
at the break,
announcement today
1-0.
that memorabilia from today's match
How would you
is
review
now
the
on
first
sale in
half?
the stadium
Well, I
hall.
think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. David Villa. Messi. White. Sane in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Belletti. And it's Messi. Threads one in, and he's managed to get free. That is good alertness. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
For this match was 70,987.
Just about up to the hour now. That's a promising run he's making on the right. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 18, Scholes. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 21, Sane.
Belletti.
Coming on the field.
Roberto
number
running with the
17,
ball.
and the series.
Belletti
Number 14.
gets his
Gucci.
pass away. Shot a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Belletti. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez. Now it's Havertz. Looking for the run. There's the hit! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
We have got
is
changes here from
number
both
6,
sides, in fact.
Baresi.
Milan
Substitutions
are
taking place.
now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Into the last 5 minutes. Roberto. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's
Oh,
Perez.
great feet, that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Haaland tries making a foray down the right. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's that, the end. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Luis Suarez. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Out for a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a decent clearance.
Figo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Cleared away. Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still goalless at the moment. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared. It's going to be another throw. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Platini. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And the ball's come loose here. Played long and they could be in here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Zanetti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Zanetti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. And it's Lam. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And Messi! He has done it! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Passing nice. Mateus! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has put paid to that. Zanetti. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8, Messi. Number 9, Figo. Coming on the field, number 32, Vieri.
Out to the right.
Number 11,
Mateus.
Sane. Number 18, Ribery.
And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely measured pass. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes
And they've
has
got
been
rid.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Haaland. And the flag has stayed down. Zaire Emery. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicked it back promptly. Gently done. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Luis Suarez. Danger averted for now. Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. That's really well cleared.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Milan still without a single shot on target. And claimed it back swiftly. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Half an hour played now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Suarez. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's there to retrieve it. Petit. Haaland. Zaire Emery. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a good ball through. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Beckenbauer clears. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Match was 70,987.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gabriel clears it away, fiddles it through. And for a moment you felt that he's through and all alone! Can he finish? And he hits the net! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's in a great position. In again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's managed to get rid. And he can clear it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, David Villa. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 8, Messi. Number 33,
Chiellini with the clearance.
Emery.
And that's
Number
been won
6,
straight back.
Pedri. Coming on the field, number
Vinicius
15,
Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Time is running out here.
20,
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Number 17.
That's just
Modric.
playing it safe and simple.
Number 18. Phil Foden.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. DiMarco. Valverde.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Half an hour played now. And here's Nunez. Nunez! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Valverde. Guti calmly anticipates. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Griezmann. Pass is just off target. Griezmann. Oh, good read. Messi. Costa Curta. Now DiMarco. Vardiol. Griezmann.
Really has the...
There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really are going to need to improve.
And Messi! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Beckham. Costa Curta is there to clear. Taken back almost at once. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And he can clear it away. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Guti can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Was 71,649.
It's ended up in no man's land. Check clears. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Neymar. That's headed upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Guardiola. He rises! And one more try! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Costa Curta. Moved on forwards. That is good alertness. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And he cuts out the supply.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I've been in this position myself, and this...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Interesting ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Has a go! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Mendieta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Roberto Baggio, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Luis Suarez. Belletti. And he's intervened well there. Chiellini with the clearance. And he cuts out the supply. He's played him through. Beckenbauer gets it away.
Are certainly playing with an intent.
And Fletcher! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Maradona looking to get on the end of this. That's going to go a long way. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Roberto Baggio has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer will...
He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Guti going full tilt down the left. That's really well cleared.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the flag has stayed down. Goes in for the header! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 59 minutes is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should up.
Chance!
The
Well, there's the
attendance
clearance.
for this match was 71,898.
And claimed it back swiftly. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That pass has been well intercepted. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Griezmann. And he's gone looking for safety. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. They get a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That looks a good ball through. Luis Suarez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get rid. Can he latch on to this? He's been picked out. And the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's cut it out. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have reclaimed it. No way through. Decent progress down the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi could move up a gear here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Danger averted for now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, he's just misjudged that one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forwards and with intent. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared away. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that could set him on his way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Hits one! And he hits the net! AC Milan are all square. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's...
Real chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Messi. Gets his pass away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, what has happened here? Messi! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce.
And there's the end of the first half. Milan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Just a quick announcement. It is
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
When you're walking through the gates.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Beckenbauer proves too strong. He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckenbauer can get it clear. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Short changes him with that pass. Now that's well seen too. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in.
The attendance for this
And now they can clear their lines.
550.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. DiMarco tries to clear. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Decent hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Guti. And claimed it back swiftly. Caught offside that time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Has a goal! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Guti.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 5.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Griezmann.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Number
Peter,
3,
in this team, he's
Chiellini.
always the #1 contender,
Coming on
and
the
he's done it
field,
again.
Number 18, De Bruyne. Number 33,
Havertz.
Zaire-Emery.
And he's picked out the
Number
run.
16, Rodri.
Milan
Number
can afford to
29,
settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Adams. Substitution
Oh,
in
that's
progress.
fabulous.
Two added
Good
minutes
take
have
by the
been
keeper, he's read
indicated.
that well. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.